Oh, hello there. I was just reading from my book, What We've Forgotten. Today we're going to talk about the uninvited, because they're all in the news, so we may as well talk about them here and remind ourselves of what to do. So, wonder is about remembering that synchronicity is the language of nature. When we're all connected to our spirit, we are connected to the source of everything. Except systems of power, inauthentic power, don't usually support that connection. Because when humans are connected with our souls and communicating with nature, it makes it hard for the uninvited to take advantage of people with systems of oppression. The uninvited are who you may previously have known as the oppressors, the abusers, the white supremacist capitalist colonial patriarchy. These are the men and women who were agents of density, rage, separation, and hatred. They had no room for wonder because they were full of hurt, anger, and division. They weren't invited to our sacred suppers, so they broke in and they've caused total devastation. They lit it all on fire to dissuade others from stepping out of line. The ways of light turned dark through their lens and under their gaze, and the uninvited soon sat at every table, dominated every meal, and ultimately they put themselves in charge of who was fed. They soon realized that in order to maintain their tables, they needed to infiltrate the most sacred of circles. Organized religion became a tool for monetization and control, and this is why people have become, and still are, murdered for their voices and for their magic. Burning witches, murdering medicine people, and persecuting healers has been part of our collective consciousness for far too long. We all carry the ability to commune with nature because we all come from nature. Some of us have just forgotten because we've gotten so very far away. Being a witch inherently means being connected to the natural world. That's what spirituality has always been about, congregating for community. And that's all a coven is. It's a gathering to create and raise power for the greater good. The uninvited have only worked harder, telling us it's dangerous and worse. But as we rise, we're getting louder and stronger, and they are losing control of the tables. We're beginning to connect the dots and to see the commonalities. We're beginning to realize that not only can we take back the tables, but we can also turn them, and this time, everyone gets fed. This also brings us to an important point. We have to consider the uninvited's mark on the history books. Some things in this book may be credited to people who may or may not have been the first to have shared the thought. Yet, they were the first ones who got attribution because of who they were in society. So may we recognize and give credit to all of the medicine people and wisdom keepers whose names we may not know because of the marks left by the uninvited. Turn those tables, eject them. Eject them. Love you.